What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Altcoin Trade. Y'all are tuned in to the #1 crypto channel on YouTube. And if not, we will be one day. All right, man. So listen, you can see by the title, you can see by the thumbnail, this is the one you have been waiting for. I have finally been able to put this together, and I am very excited to break down this information, break down this crucial knowledge that will get you prepared and ready. Hopefully, for this next coming up bull run, you will be a little bit more familiar after this video, to help you on your crypto journey, to be able to trade, to be able to buy, to be able to sell, kind of know where the market's going, where the market is heading. This is going to be the first step on your crypto journey. I am glad for all the ones that are tuning in right now. Make sure you watch to the end of this video. I have a lot in store. I have a lot of good information. I really am excited about this. I'm finally able to get it out. I've been promising it for a long time, and it is going to be something to behold. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are returning, hey, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you let me know if I'm giving the right information. My OGs that have been with me for a long time, that know about crypto, make sure you let me know if I'm giving the right information out. Make sure you let me know in the comment section below if you liked it. And I'm helping the people in the very near future that are coming on and being able to see this and being able to do it for themselves. I'm very excited again. I cannot wait to get into it. So y'all already know, man, without further ado, if you're still tuned in, locked in with us, man, stick around for the rest of the video.
Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready?
All right, so welcome on in. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Trevon Harding, but a lot of you know me on social media and YouTube as Altcoin Trade. This is going to be my Crypto for Dummies guide, the basic guide. Now, for those of you that are new to crypto, if you're just finding this channel and you want to figure out or get a base level understanding on what crypto is, this is going to be the first video in a series of a few videos that I'm going to put out further explaining crypto. But for right now, this is going to be the bare basic of what crypto is, how to purchase crypto and how to trade crypto on exchanges and things of that nature. So moving on, right here is the introduction. This is what is cryptocurrency. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin / altcoins. We're going to talk about centralized and decentralized exchanges. We're also going to talk about how to navigate popular exchanges like Coinbase and Crypto.com for crypto purchases. We're going to talk about CMC, otherwise known as CoinMarketCap.com and DEX tools. We're going to give you an insight on what gives digital assets value and using hot wallets. So these are going to be the few basic things to know when you are first getting into cryptocurrency and trying to get an understanding of what it is. We're going to move on right here. And this is just basically showing a graph that I took, or a chart that I took from CoinMarketCap.com. As you can see down here at the bottom of the picture, it says CoinMarketCap.com. Now, what you can do to access CoinMarketCap.com or DEX tools, all you have to do is simply type it in your web browser. You can also download both of them. They're apps on your iOS or Android. It could either be CoinMarketCap.com or DEX tools. Now, right here is, I use Bitcoin as an example of this one. This is basically how Bitcoin has traded all the way down from the 49K levels all the way up to where it is now, around or where it was at the time of the video, around 51K, 51.9K. Now, as you notice up here, you can go through different time frames. So you have the 1 day chart. All you have to do is click on that. It'll show you the 1 day, the 7 day, 1 month, 1 year, and it will also show you the entire overall summary of that cryptocurrency's performance since it has been listed on CoinMarketCap.com. All right, so moving on further, we have the 3 main lessons that we're going to talk about in this one. This is going to be pretty much the crypto outline. First, we're going to start off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was basically created as a store of value deemed a commodity by the SEC and the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. Bitcoin basically said that Bitcoin is not something that you can just trade or put any type of hope that it would become or you would get a return on its investment. Bitcoin, that was deemed a commodity, and what makes it a commodity, that can actually be traded for services. It can actually be traded as a good for services. A lot of companies and a lot of entities actually accept Bitcoin as legal tender a few here in the United States and abroad. Second, we're going to be talking about altcoins, which are basically anything that's not Bitcoin. So, for example, you have Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, etc. You also etc. meaning Polygon. What's another one? Avalanche, Sandbox. What's another one? Dogecoin, and things of that nature. Those are all altcoins, and we'll go a little bit further in that here in a second. Then we're going to talk about the common aspects, which is all are bought and traded via fiat through centralized exchanges, SEX, and decentralized exchanges, DEX, exchanges. So that's how they can be bought, sold, traded, swapped, and things of that nature. So right here, we're going to cover in the first part, we're going to cover the history of Bitcoin first. And right here, Bitcoin was first introduced in 2008 by an anonymous creator named Satoshi Nakamoto. This is basically the world's first cryptocurrency right here. Bitcoin was the first one ever created, and it was created in 2008 and actually went into circulation around 2009. Bitcoin has said to have been created as a hedge against inflation of the US dollar. All right, I do apologize for that noise in the background, guys. If y'all can hear that, it'll go off in just a second. So right here it says wrap up. So basically on January 10th, 2024, the SEC approved a spot Bitcoin ETF, meaning Bitcoin could be distributed by major asset managers, those of whom consisted of BlackRock, Fidelity Mutual, Grayscale, just to name a few. So what these entities basically are big time asset managers of not only just cryptocurrency. This is actually the first time they've actually offered a spot Bitcoin ETF to be able to distribute to its clients. So these entities hold trillions of dollars in assets, and that's what they do. They manage these assets for their clients, and they are now offering Bitcoin as an asset to be managed and distributed to the clients. Today, Bitcoin is trading around $50,000 per coin. So right here, we're going to move on to the altcoins. So basically, again, what I said earlier, altcoins can range from Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, VeChain, and etc. Altcoins typically move or experience positive or negative price action depending on the performance of Bitcoin. So what I mean right here is that Bitcoin pretty much runs the entire market. Bitcoin, again, was the first granddaddy of them all. It was the first one to come into inception, and basically the market moves the way Bitcoin moves. If Bitcoin's moving good, typically the rest of the market follows suit. And if in some cases, if Bitcoin is actually trading down or performing a little bit lower, that usually means that a lot of that liquidity is being dumped from Bitcoin and being trickled down to the altcoins, which, you know, in a sense, or gives it their value, pretty much raises the prices of the altcoins like Ethereum, like XRP, Cardano, and VeChain. Altcoins are essentially projects with their own unique qualities and qualities often referred to as utilities and use case. Use case is very important. Use case is very important when you're talking about cryptocurrency projects. Basically, what that means, though, is that they have something unique about them, something that gives them value, something that can be used by the masses, something that gives value to not only the cryptocurrency project itself, but the entire market as a whole, being the crypto space. It says these things typically dictate a project's value to the market and in turn play a role in the project's success. So basically, that pretty much wraps up altcoins in a nutshell. They are typically projects that are made, that has use case, that has utility, basically giving value to it, and in turn raising the project's dollar amount. And like I said, the success, it really dictates the success of that certain crypto asset, that certain altcoin, and in turn reflects the price of that altcoin. All right, and moving on here, we're going to talk about decentralized exchanges and centralized exchanges. So SEX and DEX are entities which cryptocurrencies can be purchased via trading platforms. Now, we're gonna dive deeper into what a little bit more on decentralized exchanges in a later video. But right now, I want to concentrate for all the new ones, for all the newcomers to crypto. I kind of want to concentrate mostly on centralized exchanges like Coinbase, Crypto.com, KuCoin, and more. But that's basically what centralized exchanges are. One of these 4 entities here that I have listed, or 3 entities right here that I have listed. And basically, what centralized means is that it's owned by a company. It's a company. It's centrally owned by a CEO and a president or whatever you want to call it. That's what makes it a centralized exchange. It's owned by one entity. Now, covering decentralized just very briefly right now, decentralized exchanges are like Uniswap, PancakeSwap. Those are the popular decentralized exchanges, and what those basically are is just basically the opposite of what centralized means, right? Decentralized, it's not owned by any one entity. No one person owns it. It's basically just there. It's basically in the crypto space. It's DeFi. It's kind of a part of the blockchain and things like that. You can only follow transactions and purchases and things of that nature on the blockchain, which, like I said, again, we'll talk about that a little bit more deeper in another video, because I don't want to confuse you guys too much. Right now, I just kind of really want to keep our attention on Coinbase, Crypto.com, and KuCoin. So now right here, I'm just going to talk about hot wallets, and I'm going to briefly talk about cold wallets. Again, cold wallets is something that I'm going to really dive a little bit further in that next video. But essentially, hot storage itself, hot storage is self-custody of assets on crypto wallets in the form of apps. These apps consist of Trust Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, Crypto.com wallet, and MetaMask, to name a few. Now, what makes these a hot wallet is basically the fact that you can download it to your phone, you can download it to your your laptop, your desktop, and basically what makes it a hot wallet is it's software. It's a software wallet on your phone that not necessarily can be hacked, not necessarily can be tampered with or things like that. However, there's always the possibility, which brings me to my next case of cold storage wallets. Now, you'll see that cold storage and hot storage wallets are similar. However, one major point with a cold storage wallet makes it just a little bit different. So moving on, it says cold storage wallets is the same concept of self-custody, has the same concept of self-custody. However, the wallet is simply is in a physical form rather than one that can be downloaded. Now, again, so what makes cold storage and hot storage different? Cold storage are basically hardware wallets, physical hardware wallets, like Ledger or Tangem, just to name a couple. Tangem is actually a wallet that I have, a cold storage wallet that I have, that I'll go ahead and show at the end of this video, just to give you perspective on what that is. Now, what the biggest thing they have in common is going to be they both offer seed phrases. And what seed phrases are basically like 14, 15 random letters that you will be given after you download one of these wallets. After you download whatever app is associated with the cold storage wallet, or just a regular hot wallet app, they're going to both give you seed phrases that you would want to write down, or make sure you have locked away somewhere, put up to where you will be able to just keep up with it and not lose it. Because once you lose your seed phrase to your wallet, you basically lose everything, and that wallet can never be accessed again. It can only be accessed by your unique seed phrase. So, summary of everything. And guys, I'm sorry if that was a little fast. If I took you a little fast, let me know in the comment section below. You can obviously always pause and kind of go back and dissect what I said, or kind of digest what I was talking about there. So right here in summary, it says step 1, download and exchange Coinbase or Crypto.com. Now, I'm kind of biased when it comes to these two. There are other centralized exchanges out there. I myself use Coinbase and Crypto.com. So I'm a little biased when it comes to that. But to me, in my opinion, these are the most user-friendly out of the few that are out there, okay? Step 2, follow the account setup instructions. Very simple and fluid process. So again, like I was saying, it's very user friendly. These two in particular, Crypto.com and Coinbase, are very user friendly, very easy to set up, and you shouldn't have any problems. Step 3, play around inside the app. Get familiar with the functions and perks of these apps. Now, Crypto.com and Coinbase have certain little perks and little things that you can do, which also teaches you about different cryptocurrency assets, kind of walk you through different things. They have some, I think Coinbase has like videos or little lessons that you can click on to actually learn about a particular crypto asset that they are highlighting at that time. And then step 4, make sure your first small purchase is Ethereum. Make your first small purchase of Ethereum. So, and the reason why I said Ethereum is because that's one of the main ones right there up under Bitcoin. Matter of fact, it holds a bulk of the, not a bulk, but it holds a significant amount of the overall market cap of the cryptocurrency market. So that's why I say Ethereum. Make a small purchase just to kind of get familiar with how to buy, maybe sell it, or just kind of play around, watch it grow, watch and see what it does. Transfer it around maybe to other cryptocurrency assets and things of that nature. There's also things within the Coinbase app that you can exchange, you can swap, you can move that money to a different cryptocurrency if you wanted to, and all those are step by step in that app. So very, very bullish information there. I hope that I gave you guys a good first insight on just the bare basic of what cryptocurrency is and how to get familiar with it. This is the first time I've ever attempted to do something like this, so bear with me. But I hope you guys enjoyed it thus far. So again, thank you. Again, my name is Travon Harding, aka Altcoin Trade. You can follow me on Twitter at Altcoin Trade, Facebook at Travon Harding, Instagram at Altcoin_Trade, and if you want to follow me on Snap, it's just simply at That Guy Fly. Now, don't talk about me, guys. I will be changing to where all of my handles are the same thing, so don't talk about me too bad there. But that's all I have for this part of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure you comment down below, give me any additional questions that you might have, and I will be happy to answer any and all questions. Hey, and you already know, make a return.
All right, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed that video. That was my first breakdown of cryptocurrency. I will have more videos to follow to gradually up the information just a little bit more. I will get a little bit more deeper. That's just basically the very, very bare surface of what cryptocurrency is and what it means to be able to trade and things like that. There's a wide variety of things to do within the cryptocurrency space. But that right there is just the bare basic minimum that I'm willing to give right now, because again, I don't want to confuse anybody. And like I say, if you're new to crypto, I hope that video was helpful to you if you were searching, trying to figure out what cryptocurrency is. Like I said, again, it's a very, very complex market, and it goes so much deeper than what I was able to give right here, which, like I said, again, will be followed up in later videos. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a comment down below. If you have any additional questions, I will be happy to answer any and all additional questions. If you're new to the channel, I hope you stick around for more. I hope you stick around to the next few videos where I get a little bit deeper and dive a little bit further into the realm of cryptocurrency. Guys, this is going to be one of the biggest bull runs, I think, in the history of cryptocurrency, in the history of bull runs. There is a lot going on that I'm going to be talking about in the future as things heat up. The cryptocurrency market overall itself is doing fantastic. It is really making people a lot of gains, and we're only in the early stages. I'm very excited, and I really hope you're excited too. Again, I thank you for joining in, tuning in, and I hope I was able to help answer just a few of your questions. Also, if you are one of the OGs, if you're one of the ones that have stuck around or has been around, you are like me and you know a pretty good bit of what cryptocurrency is. Make sure you comment down in the comment section below too. Let me know how I did. Again, I hope I was able to spread some insight and answer some questions that you may have about your first time investing in cryptocurrency. And I'm really excited to be with you on that journey and be the one that helps you along the way. Get comfortable and actually be able to make a return, see a return on your investments, and be that much closer to that freedom, that financial freedom, potentially, in that generational wealth potentially. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I'm going to make you a millionaire, but I will say I will help you get a better understanding. I'm not a financial advisor. These are all the things that I've learned over the few years I've been in cryptocurrency, and I just want to pass it on to you and to be able to get you more familiarized with it, and hopefully you can go far in your crypto journey and not get discouraged in things of that nature. But again, that's all I got for this one. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by. And man, y'all already know one thing's for certain, two things for sure. You gon' make a return all day with Altcoin Trading.